They're checking out.
What you gonna worship me too? Because I'm a secret in this too. But somebody is gonna make some. That's just gonna happen. You're gonna pick this elect. And no, because y'all have to defend the elect, not defend the Thursday. Y'all defend the elect.
Alright, Aki, we're on. Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the brothers out there who push his word in all truth and in all sincerity. Alright? And we're just going to get right into it, man. Hey, welcome to the end, man. Alright, hey, what is it, 2 Ezra 6 and 9? Alright, hey, we're at the end of Esau's world. And Jacob's kingdom and, rulership is on the rise, man. Alright?
This is 2 Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the
Whatever you want, Ark.
I'm going to start at 6. 2 Ezra 6 and 6. It says, Then did I consider these things, and they all were made to me alone, and to none other. By me also they shall end, and by none other. Then Esaiah said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
Hey, go back.
Then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone.
What he's just talking about, this whole reality is through Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. The good, the bad, the plagues, all right, everything, all right?
And it says, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other.
So he says by none other. Alright, because all these gods of these heathens, they're idols. Alright? And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is the one that created the heavens. Alright? The earth. Hey, this reality that we're living in. Alright?
It says, verse 7, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
So this is prophecy we get into right here. That's the major thing about the Bible. How you know people got the truth. It's all based on the prophecy, right? Somebody read that in Revelation.
Oh yeah, I got you, 19. Good. This is Revelation 19 and 10. It says, And I fell at his feet to worship, and he said unto me, See thou, do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that had the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
Right, so the testimony of who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, actually in Yahweh Shai, is what the spirit of prophecy is. What's coming next? Brothers, Great Millstone, indeed, been out here on these highways and byways, elders 30 plus years, apostles 30 plus years, telling you what's coming.
And whether like this, whether it's a good day or bad day, whether your economy is up or it's down, you've been out here, man, teaching this word, and everything that we've been saying will come to pass, man.
And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob handheld first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
So Esau, you should know by now who that is. You should know who that is. You should have to tell you that, right? He is the end of the world. You can clearly see that his society is coming down.
That's right.
The elite, which are above these average day low Joe Edomites, they're getting ready to make their move. So guess what? The Howard Shai is getting ready to make his move.
Right.
Right?
Right, there's been more and more chariot sightings, and it's not a coincidence.
You see that down move?
Yeah, wow. This is huge, man. That chariot is bigger than the earth.
What scripture comes to mind when you get to that?
Hey, behold, every eye shall see.
Every eye shall see.
Because it's just like an Independence Day. Everybody from across the globe saw that chariot. Why? Because it was that freaking huge. That's how huge that chariot is, man. Right? And that's terrifying, man. Wait till you people see it.
I got a scripture.
Up close and up front.
Can I get this real quick? This is Amos chapter 9 and 8. Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Okay? Hey, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. Hey, talking about those chariots. Okay? Hey, that could have been the father shit, man, for all we know. Okay? Hey, as Revelation 1 and 9 says, you know, every eye. Oh, you got it? God.
All right. This is Revelation 1 and 9. Yes, it's 7. I think it's 7.
Lock it, yep.
Yeah. This is Revelation 1 and 7. It says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him.
Those clouds is what the prophets describe the chariots as. Clouds, whirlwinds, a wheel. And that's exactly what this Dabu 7 guy, he was losing it, man. He saw how huge this thing was, and it dwarfed the earth when he showed the NASA footage, right? This stuff is real, man. Why you think Trump is pushing this whole Star Wars program? Getting ready for, like what? The Lord. There was a war in heaven. I ain't talking about some war in the clouds. I'm talking about war actually in the atmosphere, man. The Lord is coming back, man, with his angels.
It says, and they also will fear him, and all visions of the earth shall wail because of them, even so am I.
People are going to freak out at this event. It's like they're freaking out at this coronavirus, man. Even on a major, bigger level than this. It tells you in Second Esdras, when the Lord come back and some were bound, some were this, that, yeah. Some are going to be rejoicing. Why? Because they're talking about their way, man. We are, man, we don't even have the words to describe how amped up we is about these prophecies and the future salvation, right?
Second Esdras 13 and 12. Afterwards saw I the same man come down from the mountain, and call unto him another peaceable multitude. And there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry, some of them were bound, others some brought of them that were offered. Then was I sick through great fear, and I awaked and said, Thou hast shown thy servant these wonders from the beginning, and have counted me worthy that you should receive my prayer.
We had glad, sorry, some were bound. Guess what? You want to be a part of that glad. That's the group you want to be a part of. Some were glad. Why? Because they're getting ready to receive their reward.
Right?
Pushing away this wicked ass world, man. They're standing up for Yahweh Shalom Shai. All right? Standing up for the gospel.
This is 2nd Esdras 13 and 31. Hold on. I'm going to start at 29. This is 2nd Esdras 13 and 29. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, and he shall come to astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. All right, and that goes into, you know, hey, you're going to have the angels, they're going to fight with Esau. And, you know, I think the elder brother quoted it, all right, about how there's going to be a war in heaven. All right, you're going to have Esau, you'll battle Yahweh Shai, man. And he's going to, hey, they're going to lose terribly, man.
I got a precept
All right.
real quick. This is 2 Samuel chapter 2. This is 2 Samuel chapter 2, verse 24. It says, I'm like 2 Samuel chapter 24, verse 15. My bad. It says, so the Lord Yahweh sent a pestilence upon Israel from the morning even to the time appointed, and there died of the people from Dan even to Beersheba 70,000 men. And when the angel stretched out his hand upon Jerusalem to destroy it, and the Lord Yahweh repented him of the evil. Right, man? Because the angels, they get down, man. They get down. They're desirous to want to do the will of the Lord, man. When it comes to destruction, man, they're immortal beings, man. They have that spiritual power, man. So they're gonna be down here, and hey, man, it's gonna come to the point to where they're gonna reveal themselves, man. Picture a big, huge angel, man, marching through a bunch of armies, man, or through a bunch of you niggas, man, or you Edomites, man. It's gonna get crazy out here, man.
Right?
From the apparitions of the demons that have been conjured by you witches that's gonna turn on you, to the actual angels and the chariots that's gonna be zapping this place, man. It's gonna be all out mayhem.
I'm waiting for somebody to get murked with some toilet paper, man. That's what I'm waiting for.
They did. They already had their
He got stabbed. He got stabbed. He didn't get murdered, but he got stabbed.
I'm late.
Hey, but these are the beginning of sorrows, man. The scriptures say a great mourning, death, famine, tribulation. That's what's coming.
And they're doing it. Hey, they're doing this in the green tree, man.
That's right.
This is still the green tree. You can still go to the stores. You can still go to Starbucks and McDonald's and then Five Guys and all that. All right? Okay. Well, what are they gonna do when this shit really goes down?
In the third day. Hey, because these people don't have morals, man. This shit is all a front, man. Hey, you people, you're not living by any ethic code, man. The real ethics, the real code is the scriptures, man.
The Joker said it in Batman. He's like, these people, they're cold. Oh, you got it?
I
read that, man. Yeah. Hey, the Joker said it, man. Hey, he knew you people, man. All right? All it takes is a little bit of adversity, man. Watch you people fucking eat each other, man.
If you had sense, you'd be like, damn, it's a whole community. Let me just get a couple things I need and leave for the next. Just take what you need. Right. You like, fuck it, I'm gonna take the whole show.
I'm covetous.
Covetousness, man. All right? And that's one of the worst flaws to have, man. Hey, read that. You got that? Read that. This is what the Joker said, man.
What the Joker said. You see their morals, their code. Speak up. You always say, you see their morals, their code. It's a bad joke.
It's a whole joke. All right? Everybody trying to act like they pious, like they got some code, like they're godly, like they're not selfish. It's all one big fucking front. Soon as shit hits the fan, people fucking eat each other, man. Go ahead.
Dropped at the first sign of trouble.
What? Dropped at the first sign of trouble. Everybody loses it, man. You God-fearing Christians. Oh, I'm a Christian. Hey, man, they're the main ones beating the shit out of each other for toilet paper.
Yep. Right.
Go ahead.
They're only as good as the world allows them to be.
Right. One event. This COVID, this virus shit. Everybody just turned into complete animals, man. Ain't seen that. This the beginning. Like the scripture said, the tree is still green, man. All right? And you got people that are like, oh, it's just this, they just blowing it off. Well, nigga, if it ain't no food and water, shit got real by default. Whether it was the virus or not, man. Go ahead.
Foolish, man. It says, I'll show you when the chips are down.
What else?
These civilized people, they'll eat each other.
Man, these people eat each other when the chips are down, man. It's just getting started. All right, the economic impact, this shit's about, hey man, people are losing trillions of dollars. This economy was already in the shit.
Yep.
It was due for a recession. Guess what? That recession is now turned into a depression when it hits. These people ain't ready for that.
And they don't want to tell you in the media. They say it could be a possible recession. It's motherfucker, we in it. If you cancel $1 billion events that affect everything in different states and towns, it's a wrap.
Right.
In the quote, he said, you see, I'm not a monster. I'm just a heaven of courage.
And that's what these people think we're monsters.
I was just thinking that. I was going to say what you
We're
said.
the bad guys, man. Hey, somebody grab Amos 5 and 10. Yeah, grab that Galatians 4:16, man. Let's go.
Proverbs 24:10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. Because if any of you niggas are not in this truth, hey, the Lord didn't put the spirit on you to make it. And that's just the plain out facts, man. And that's why the brother said, hey man, when this food goes, you niggas are gonna eat each other, literally. And that's in the scripture. You see how y'all acting when that link didn't come up for a few hours? Y'all niggas was ready to go ham. No pun intended. But you know, but that's just the truth of the whole matter. And now you niggas ain't got March Madness, the NBA. So now what are you gonna do? You ain't got your fucking fantasy team. So now you gonna smoke blunts just to say, damn, I can't do no fantasy team no more.
They ain't got
They get the word. They get the
through.
word because the word is
You
everlasting.
niggas are totally
We can study the scriptures
You
forever.
got a precept, brother?
Yeah, I got a
Swing
quick-
that sword,
We
brother.
can go in
I got a quick
Job.
one.
We can
This
go
is
in
Matthew chapter 24,
Ezekiel,
verse 12.
and-
And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's what we're seeing. The love of many is waxing cold, man. All right? As this world crumbles, hey, people are going to get real animalistic quick, man. And we already see it, man. People stomping each other out in Costco, Walmart, getting stabbed. Okay? This shit's real, man. This is just the fucking beginning.
That's right.
And you saw that video where Jake getting riled up. They stomping the hell out of Moabites now, man.
Yeah, man.
They don't even care. They just like, dude, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, man.
And then they got the nerve to cry about discrimination. Well, welcome to the fucking club.
That's right. Hey, the Lord's got a, he's got beef with you Moabites, man. Hey, it talks about the pride of Moab, all right? Hey, you thought you were fucking coming up next, man. Lord threw a fucking monkey wrench in your fucking project.
That's right.
All right?
Virus is about.
I got a quick scripture. This is Matthew 24 and 35.
Perfect.
Because all we got is this word in the end.
Yeah.
That's all we really got in the end. That's going to prove true. Matthew 24 and 35. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. And that's the point, man. Let me go up one verse. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. What things? Prophecies, man.
That's right.
Like my judgment unto a ring. It all has to come to pass, man. You know, yeah, we had to indulge in the bitter, but now it's starting to get sweet for us, man. It's starting to get real sweet.
Right. And it's going to get sweeter. All right. And as this place continues to collapse and crumble, and people continue to just lose their mind, it gets sweeter for the men of the Lord. Because this is what we look for. Hey, like the Joker, it was in Batman again. Albert, he was talking to Bruce Wayne. He said, hey man, some men just want to see the world burn. He said they can't be bought off with money. They just want to see it collapse, man. And that's us, man. Hey man, we're tired of the oppression. We're tired of police gunning us down with impunity. All right, we're tired of the rich getting richer, the poor getting poorer. We're tired of pride of these people. We're tired of the godliness, the madness. We're tired of perverseness, man. All this LGBT shit, corrupting the people, corrupting our children. We're just supposed to sit around and just, nah, man, fuck that, man. Goddamn Zaya Wade switching harder than Gabrielle Union. We supposed to be okay with that? Fuck out of here, man.
Then the media refers to them Floyd as a girl.
Yeah.
That's his daughter now.
Yeah.
Fucking insane. That's why the scriptures talk about how his sins reach from the heaven.
Right.
Esau's kingdom gotta go, man.
That's right.
Ready in second Ezra.
That's right.
Alright?
Niggas are gonna get tired of it too, man. That's why the Lord said he's gonna take the wicked and the life that they demand. Hey, so you niggas wanna just do as thou will lifestyle? Hey, that do as thou will lifestyle is gonna come with age. You're gonna have the sons of Belial walking around. You're gonna have, what is it in, how does it word in that Ecclesiasticus? The spirits created a vengeance that appease the wrath. Hey, you're gonna have this, it's gonna be all out chaos, man.
It's gonna be like that dude in the first Purge.
Oh, Skeletor?
Yeah, he was just out there just murking motherfuckers having fun, bro.
And then you niggas are gonna beg for this truth, man. Hey, I didn't share this, but hey, I've had a few visions of people, risking it all in the end to get back to the same spots where the men of the Lord prophesied, man.
Beautiful. Right.
That's gonna be
That's
a life
beautiful.
mission.
Right.
That's gonna be a lot of niggas' life mission. Right here.
This is Proverbs 1 and 28. I'll start at 27. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord.
Hey, that time of repentance is over. That's right. The door of repentance is open.
That's right.
The Lord is getting ready to take this word away. And when believe it or not, they're going to lock his internet down.
Yeah.
Only a few messages is going to come from the state will be allowed on there.
That's right. Verse 30. They would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof.
Right? You've been out here for years. Me and this brother have been out here 10, 11 plus years, 12 plus. This brother also. Giving you the same message. What's coming, man?
That's right.
Noah prophesied for how long?
100 years.
100 years. And guess
Right.
what? The prophecy came true with flooding.
That's right.
You telling me what's coming next, man. Don't believe it.
That's right.
Don't believe it. We got
Verse 31. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safe.
That's right.
Shall be quiet from fear of evil.
Yeah, man, that's only if you got the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, man. Hey, because a lot of you people, man, Hey, that's what the scriptures say, woe to them that have lost patience, man. You all never had the patience to begin with. Hey, and the only comfort of these scriptures, man. So a lot of you people are gonna make all the wrong moves at the right time, man. You all gonna be walking outside with your daughters. You're gonna be out here trying to get groceries and shit. And again, like I said earlier, you're gonna be looking for this word, and you ain't gonna be able to find it.
Right.
And that's when we're not out here, that is the beginning of the end, man.
Right.
Hey, because it tells you the Lord's gonna withdraw, when it's gonna withdraw itself, hide itself. Hey, so that's really what keeps people stable, knowing they have that hope. It's like a person doing life in jail. You know, their mindset is different than a person who has that hope to get out, man.
They got parole.
Yeah, you niggas ain't got parole, man.
Reality set in for these people out here, man. All bets are off.
Right.
All bets are off.
Right. I got a quick one.
Brother got a question.
I don't know that much about the virus. I don't know what's going on, but like, is it affecting black people? It's gonna affect everybody. I mean, you know, you had that meme that said, you know, you got melanin, the virus infection. Shit, Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, they got it. Yeah, it's just like, because I realized the virus itself is spread to a whole bunch of people. That means hardly like half as many cases that was found on all the rest
The thing about it is, it's not so much as the virus that you have to worry about. It's what they're using that ploy for. They're using it to take away your money, your rights, and lock your ass down. Also, that's not the only disease that's going around. There's going to be more new diseases as well as other. It's like 4 other diseases going around. It's a bunch of them. And then there's going to be even more that's going to come out. So you got to worry about how the hell am I going to be protected from the rest of the plagues that the Lord is bringing.
That's right. This is just the beginning. It's just no, you ain't seen nothing yet.
It boils down to, I don't know if you've seen the sign of that, you an Israelite. So we read the Bible, you know what I mean? The so-called white man is known as the biblical Edomite. So it's enmity between us and them. This is the fall of their kingdom, and as their kingdom falls, our kingdom is gonna come. When the Lord comes, the one that they usually call Jesus Christ, he's an 8 foot tall black man. That's our big brother. And hey, God himself is our Father. So imagine we've been being persecuted for the last 1,000 years. When God comes back to deliver us, what is he going to give them for? So that's the message. If you believe in these scriptures, it's time you gotta repent, you gotta come back to your heritage. Because that's the only way to be saved out of these things. Hey, billions of people are about to die upon this earth, man. And this is, I got a scripture. This is 2nd Ezra 2, verse 7. 2nd Ezra 16, verse 18. It says, "This is the beginning of sorrows and great mourning." Verse 17. It says, "Woe is me, woe is me." 16 and 16, 17 is woe is me, destruction. Who would deliver me in those days? This is the prophet Ezra who saw a vision of this time now. This is the end. Like, I know people have been saying, oh, you know, the end is gonna come. We've been saying that for the last 1,000 years. If you read Matthew the 24th chapter, it talks about the wars, rumors of wars. You got that?
So Matthew 24:3 it says, "And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and the end of the world?"
So the disciples asked the Lord himself, his name was Yahushua. They had him there. They asked him, what's going to be the end? They knew they had to be persecuted, but they were looking at this time now.
And they were asking, what are going to be the signs? How are we going to know that you're about to destroy this place? Now I'm going to jump to verse 6.
It really explains it. Also, how we going to know he's coming back too? Because these are signs to look for his coming back. His return.
Verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Besides all this virus, you have what? Syria against Iran and America, you got Israel. So a lot going back and forth, right?
And then, ironically, like all of that disappeared.
Well,
Media disappeared.
They down.
well, they downplay it over here, but if you pay attention to RT News over there, it's still coming up. Like, to be honest, they still fighting on this war. Which war? They been paying attention to war and stuff like that. America just dropped all their barrels to lower prices to stop all their competition. So that's gonna pump what? War. Because Russia have Saudi Arabia got war, Iran got war, and then it's gonna tank Iran economy. Because guess what? That's how they make money over there. Financially, man. And on top of that, I believe if you've been paying attention, like a couple of days ago, there was an airstrike that hit in Iran. So war is still being pumped.
Yeah, and then it's like this virus, the main two spots that it's hit is China and Iran. Those are competitors, man. All right, with the U.S., man, and then you have China, Russia, Iran. All right, saying that this is a biological weapon. Okay,
That's no longer a rumor. That was actions. You know what I mean?
it's like, and by them declaring it, that's almost a declaration of war. Okay, it's not. They're not officially saying it yet, but they're proposing it like this is a biological warfare. All right, they're about to take next steps, man. All right, which is the actual physical warfare. They're going to say, all right, we're at war with America. You know, so this stuff it hasn't died out. It's just the media isn't, the American media isn't pushing it, man. They're pushing this coronavirus. You know.
I think they try to use this as a little, like a gateway to get to where they're
Yeah, because that's the whole agenda of the elite. They want to tip everybody. They got the downside is this whole economy. They got to take it off, and then it's not called order out of chaos. They got to call a chaos, have the people fear, and then come in with a solution.
He brought it up that chip. That's gonna be the end game is a chip, which is it's called the mark of the beast, the RFID chip. You take that, you just study for destruction. But that's gonna be the quote unquote solution for all these people. Because everything right now is what? It's cashless. You see what the coronavirus thing they're gonna do is say, hey, you can't have the cash no more. What we do is we go cashless.
They're already pushing this. All the banks are saying they don't even like. Obviously the cash, but they're even saying when ATM like debit transactions and all that, don't be using that. Try to do things with online banking, man.
It says, verse 6.
That's just one step, man, closer to the to that chip.
It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that be ye not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence.
You see the fact. When you go to these stores, that's basically everything, all the food's running out. I don't know if you know anything about the chips and how everything gets to America, but there's nothing being brought in right now.
Yeah, no product, none of that. Because guess what? All the products in the stores right now, or go home and just look at your product, where it's made? China. So if they shut down over there, how we gonna get our product over here? Keep going.
It says, and there shall be famine
Yeah, it said
and
pestilence.
pestilence.
Oh, yep. Which those are the diseases. Because this is just one disease. The CDC, which is the Center of Disease Control, which we like to call the Center of Disease Creation, okay? They're going to unleash their viruses that they got in those labs, man, on these people. All right? Because that's an easy way to start killing people off, man. You know?
That's the perfect way. And then it say family. So like, I know you're going to say family. Now we've been, at first they want family, they were just talking about water and tissue, right? But now, the last couple of days, you go into Walmart, Costco, what it is? No food. There's nothing on the shelves, nothing. So that famine is here. If you've been paying attention to the weather conditions, right? Last year, it flooded down there the whole year, right? Hey, no crops has been growing. No farmers do anything. So how are we going to get our crops over here now?
You already 7 years in.
Damn. So we go up.
Pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow.
So listen, that's just the beginning. So we're in the beginning stages of these things, man. Because things got to get worse. Imagine when that food get ran out. Imagine when you go to the store and you ain't got no food in your house, but down the street they do. What's going to put you in a predicament to do what? Right. Because guess what? You got to understand, a lot of people didn't get no food. All the people that went into I told you, like we've been prophesying this for years. Hey, these stores, all these Costco, Jewels, don't have months or weeks worth of food.
2 weeks was the least amount. It was about what 2 weeks worth of groceries inside of the store. So that's the reason why you would have to have trucks coming in at least about twice a week, replenish what they already have. And then the trucks gonna stop moving over a percentage of time, man. Oh well, shit. Hey man, we almost there.
So imagine.
About 3 seconds. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. But let me start. I'm going to start there.
Now I ask you, what would you do? Read it again for us. It's right out the scripture.
This is 2 Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. You could have people that have been neighbors for 30, 40 years, man. Kicking in, they know their families. They're gonna have no pity. When shit gets bad, bro, all that shit goes out the window. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword. All right, modern day sword is a gun. You're gonna have people, after bullets are run out. What's next, man? The blunt objects, man. All right, the bats. You're gonna have the machetes come out. You know, all that stuff. Okay. It says, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread, meaning food, and for great tribulation.
Great tribulation. And that's what's about to be in everywhere. Chaos, man. Because guess what? You're going to see the animals, people fake the funk. So when things doing good, everybody partying, bullshitting, ain't worried about nothing. But when shit get to tanking, everybody kind of get fear. They want to do something. And that's the type of people we live in, man. Because people don't consider things. People always talking about putting things off, man.
It's a me world.
It's a selfish world, man.
Dog eat dog. That's what they call it.
I think that fear is like what's going to be the thing to drive the government to try to regain the control.
No, he already had the control. Remember, how do you control the people? About fear. And what these people doing? Panic. All you gotta do is just make them panic. Hey, tell them this and put it in there. Because all you gotta go in.
I was gonna say it's like a mouse in the maze. You give them only certain options, you go. And that's what the government do. They're only giving people certain options, all right? And those options are getting smaller and smaller, man.
And that's why they're taking little things away. Like the NBA or this and that or concert. Then the government just said, well, Donald Trump just said the other day in the press conference, said stay out of clubs, stay out of big events, all that. Schools shutting down. They talking about all CPS schools. They talking about, they gave them a date, but I guarantee them schools
it's gonna
open back up.
It's not just here in Illinois.
Because can I ask you a question? Say if I tell you, hey, we gonna shut down this school for death. The people won't have hope, right? But if I told you a date, guess what? False hope. And you believe it, then you'll be like, well, we might have it's an urge to come back. It might happen. Yeah, it's like taking a bowl of water, right, in a pot. You don't have to boil it already and put a frog in it, then he just gonna jump out, right? So if you put that frog in that cold boiling water and turn the heat up, he's gonna condition himself to get the stain for that water, man. That's how these people is, man.
He's gonna sit in the water not realizing that he's fucking dying.
Right. That's right,
What's
man.
the face on your money right now? Like, just put $1 out. What face is it? Put our face, right? You look up that word government, it means mind control. Or really, it means overall control. The government, the face of your government in the Bible is known as Esau Edom. That's our enemy. Right now, it's again, like we said, it's a war being fought. They got these things called the Georgia Guidestones. They really want to kill all us off. That's their mission, is to kill, when I say us, I mean the Israelites. They want to get rid of all us. They want to bend the world down to a certain, small number. And they want to continue to rule. And this is their plan to do it.
just so you can understand it, going into that word government, the word government isn't an evil word.
Right.
Mint means mind, gov means control. See, really if you're the leader of a world, what you're supposed to do is control the minds to follow the Lord. They don't do that. They do the opposite. They control the minds for destruction and to destroy themselves. That's the reason why they're destroying the earth, man. Like the brother said, they're trying to kill us all because we have the birthright. Basically, the earth is our inheritance. Really everything. We're just waiting on the Lord because you know what? We're going to be joint heirs with our Lord. You know who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. So yeah, this whole world, it belongs to us. But right now it's in the hands of an evil ruler. And our Lord is coming back to change that around.
Let me get that real quick. This is Genesis chapter 27, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of...
And Jacob is another name for Israel.
And it says, and Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob.
And like the brother was saying, Esau Edom is really who people call the Caucasians, the so-called white man. And that spirit that he said that he would slay his brother Jacob, who was us, because the so-called white man is our fraternal, he's our counterpart. He's our evil, he's our wicked counterpart. But he has that spirit of hatred towards us, you know, which you can say is for no reason, but it's really because he has an opposite spirit of the Most High.
You know, and that blessing, and I'm going to get into the blessing now. Genesis 27 and 28. Therefore the Heavenly Father give thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth and plenty of corn and wine. All right, meaning you're going to have the natural resources. You're going to have dominion of everything, okay? Because that's real power, okay? When you can control things. Verse 29, let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. All right, meaning you got slaves. That's why he hates it, man, because he wants to be in control. All right, we're just his slaves right now. But see, in the end, we're going to be the rulers. We're the ones who are going to be on top. Let me get this. It says, be Lord over thy brethren. All right, meaning this is Isaac talking to Jacob, and Jacob's brother was Esau. Said, be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. All right, so these people, since they mock us, they put us in this, you know, these ghettos. They redline our neighborhoods. They they do the worst of us. They got a curse upon them. That's why all these horrific things are happening to our enemies, man. These other nations. All right, because for the longest they put us down. Now it's time for them to get put down, man.
This is Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And it says, and I'm reading verbatim, and the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And if you saw our sign down there, if you ask them to turn it around, all our enemies are everybody who are not Israelites. So if you're outside on your father's side, outside of a black, Latino, or Native American, you are an enemy of the Lord. Right. Plain and simple.
Unless your spirit somehow, well, not your spirit, your lineage.
That's what I said on the father's side.
Because you know what, we've been scattered throughout the years, so you got some of us that you know, it could be Asian walking down the street, but he's not really Asian because his father's line goes back to one of us. That's the reason why he may act and talk and think like us, because through the years, you know, through the centuries of us being scattered and being wicked, the Lord scattered us. So what happens when you're in another land? You have sex with the women in that land. And that's, you know, so, yeah, exactly. So then the people start to look a little different. They start to look like more like the inhabitants of that land. So, you know, you do have some of us that's mixed amongst them, and that's what the Lord said. He said, prophesy. So this knowledge is supposed to go throughout the four corners of the earth via the internet, so it can reach all the elect, the scattered abroad, and the 1/3, the chosen people that the Lord is coming back to, regardless of how they look, just as long as they seeking Him and they're Israelites.
Right, so when he read this scripture, that curse shall go upon the other nations. So what curse fell upon them was when you go into slavery, but also things like being in poverty, being poor, all those things, man. And now all these other nations starting to feel it. China, Russia, the Edomites,
Russia too,
all of them, Russia too, the Edomites, yeah, all of the African, Ishmael, they all starting to feel the same pain we've been going through for years, man. For years. Hey, you get that Isaiah 24? You get that Isaiah 24?
I got you. Start on top.
Because there's still a war against this whole movie about Jacob and Esau. Esau being our twin brother that's trying to kill us and take us out this earth.
This is Isaiah 24 in the first verse.
No, 4.
You want 4? Okay. Isaiah 24 and 4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The hardy people of the earth do languish.
And you see this world fading away, man. The season's all out of whack. It's supposed to be spring. It's supposed to be trying to grow crops, man. Plant crops. You see, the animals don't reproduce. They don't need birds and shit don't need to flash out when it gets cold. Everything is out of work, out of whack, man. Because of the rulers of this world.
And it says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
This is what happened. Break the laws and change the ordinance of the order of the whole world, man. And they have done all this. And they try to, you breathe in chemtrails, and they put all this shit in the air, and you breathe in to break down your chemtrails. Guess what? The food that you're gonna go home and eat, or you have ate today, hey, it's not real food. It's GMOs, man. It's all processed chemical meat, man. Or food, or whatever you eat, man. Hey, you go home and brush your teeth with Colgate or Crest, it got fluoride in it, man. That's good. Hey, you go home and drink water, right? Tap water, anything, any bottle of water, unless it's alkaline, it's poison in it, man. Yeah.
Even the alkaline is poison.
Yeah, poison, man. It's just the worst of the best.
It's like I would say that the spring water, but shit, the spring water, I don't know where the fuck that is. I couldn't
Ain't
get
no
it.
springs in Illinois.
Right, nigga, where's this shit come from?
Right, the concrete fuck up your body, man. You ain't supposed to be walking on this shit, man. They kill us daily, man.
Right, you see a lot of old J's walking down the street like this or fucking leg like that, especially because they've been working on it. They've been fucking working hard ass fucking jobs. And that's another thing that they pointed out, and you know a lot of Jake has pointed out about that disease. It's like they said, well, this corona is making making the government actually give you human rights. Because now they have people stay at home and work from home instead of actually working a hard ass job of fucking breaking their body down. That's fucked up, right? We a whole consumer nation. Everything that's all our factories are now over there. And you know, Esau again, Caucasian race. You know, if you think about it, they do all the tech shit, they do all the stay at home shit. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, they still make Jake. You know, we still serve a rigor. You know what I mean? Hey, but that's why, even though these things, you know, on the face value they seem bad, these things have to happen because now this is our freedom. This is the downfall. Like once you get more into it, hey, that we don't have any sympathy for these people on the other side, man, because those are our enemies. You know, we've been serving in captivity for hundreds of years now, man. So this Hallelujah, hey, praise the Lord that these things are happening.
Yeah.
Hallelujah, hey, because now it's our chance to rule, man. And then plus we get to see the downfall of our enemies, man. They will hey, they not only did they enslaved all of us, they tried to commit a genocide by killing all of us off. They even stole our heritage. We couldn't even claim our nationality no more. That's why we out here calling ourselves Negroes, Latinos. And meanwhile, they're over there sitting in our holy land, hey, claiming to be us. How sick is that they try to kill us off, and then they claim they pray to the Father, claiming to be us after they just slew us. So that's why this great war is gonna be fought. People got this weird fucked up misconception about God. When God comes back, he's going to save everybody. Now, he's only saving the elect, which is the chosen out of these people that repent. Even 2/3 of our own people are going to die because they don't want to repent. You know how many people that walk back and forth and see the sign, heard us out here preaching? Hey, don't profit them right now. But when these plagues come to this earth, when these famines start, that's when they're going to be trying to get it. It's going to be too late though. Because I guarantee you, we're not going to be out here when martial law gets declared. Martial law pretty much has been declared. They just declared that state of emergency.
That's another reason actually why they want to declare martial law, because they want to get us out of the streets.
Yeah.
All right, because a lot of our people are waking up and they're separating themselves from this society, man. All right, because hey, a perfect slave is when you have their mind, and when you don't have their mind, hey, you're losing a battle now. Because everything always starts in the spirit and the mind. Then it gets physical, man. You know.
I got something for you. This is Psalm 110 and 3. It says, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. In the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast renewed thy youth.
Morning's gonna be a new day. That coming of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Because when these people can't smoke those squares or be on the gram or eat that food, hey, these niggas gotta eat 3, 4, 5 times a day.
That's true.
Hey, when they can't do this shit, they are gonna fucking lose it.
Then on top of that, that's not that alcohol. Hey, the government just passed a bill, which people not paying attention to, that hey, now they finna stop selling liquor. Alcohol, man. Woo! Imagine when these people can't get their alcohol, man. This shit is serious. They finna stop all these liquor stores, all these regular stores, but they can't sell alcohol no more. Pretty soon, man. Then what people gonna do?
One day.
Then you can't numb your pain.
Yeah, I was gonna say that reality's gonna kick in, and that's gonna cause what, man? People to start uprising and start rioting.
Bitch, already right.
Yeah.
Because guess what? If you're paying attention to news in Ohio and Dayton, University of Ohio, they shut down the school. Hey, you got kids rising, vandalizing, cars and everything, man. So, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, cause I was on the train with a bunch of young niggas, man. They was talking about the women. It was a women, homosexual kid, and some other kids, and they were just talking about they priors and all. And they was just like most of them was underage, man. And they not even in school, man. Yeah. So they don't have anything. And then the bread and circus, all the distractions are starting to lose. They ain't got nowhere to go for us to be for the rest of the day. So eventually, when they ain't got no food or nothing like that, they ass gonna. Well, let me take my ass outside. They get some fucking crazy shit.
And you know it's real too, right? Say even if the society still go on, but say like schools and like daycare and shit shut down, who's gonna watch your kids now?
That's not gonna stop your bills.
That's not gonna stop your bills.
And those of age, man, they're gonna start getting into mischief. You're gonna have small, like, little gangs and stuff, form. And you already got them, man. What do they do, man? They go to the Gucci store, rob shit. All right. Yeah, you already hear about that on Michigan Avenue. Hey, when this shit gets real, man, they're gonna just start killing people, man. For what? Food, water.
Yeah.
Shit, not even just Jay. It's be embarrassing amongst everybody, man. Because people tend to group together. People tend to group together in times of hardship, like, oh shit, we on the same shit. And then that also goes to how they gonna be betraying each other, man. Because the wicked is gonna be betraying each other, man. And also some of our family members.
Yeah, because they ain't shit. Because guess what? They've been indoctrinated into this world. They believe everything the government tell them, man. The government say this, they do it. Instead of trusting in the Lord. If our people would come back into the Lord said they would help us, man. But this Jeremiah 51, verse 7. It say, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunk of the wine, and therefore the nations are mad. And that's what you see. That's why wars pumping up, and a lot of these people, a lot of these nations have been indoctrinated in this revolution of America, and basically their constitution and everything, how to live, how to their democracy. Water for the word, bro. I can't get my words today. But the democracy and everything, man. And they mad because guess what? They starting to see that shit fall on their people, man. Now this shit wasn't the way of life. Verse 8, Babylon suddenly is fallen and destroyed. Hell for her, take bonds for her pain. If so be, she might be ill.
Stock market, right? I don't know if you pay attention to that shit, but that shit is not coming back. And that's how a lot of these people who and then, the well-to-do people, that's what they money in, man. And that shit overnight was cut in half. Really, it's cut down to 3/4 right now.
They're going for days, man. We're not talking about one day. We're talking about days and days, man. Dropping 1,000 points, 2,000 points, dropping, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7%.
Yeah, like 2,000, right?
Yeah.
That bomb is basically like a stimulus. There's nothing that they can do to really bring this back. It's beyond. I think the technical term is beyond a point of no return, man. It's like when a motherfucker gets shot too bad, where like we can't save you. You're gonna die.
You're gonna bleed out. You're gonna bleed out. And that's what America's this corporation is bleeding out.
Yeah. Hey, verse
Verse
9. It say, we will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one in his own country. for her judgment reaching to the sky and lifted up even to the skies, man. And that's what, oh, you gotta go.
That's all these nations, because right now, I mean, we don't have shit, you know what I mean? But all the other nations on the other side, they got all the resources. They got the stores, they got the clothing, and a lot of these heathens, they're getting out. A lot of people who really know, they got the foresight, like the inside information, they getting the fuck out. So that all these stores, and really, the trucking is what, you know, the trucking and the trains is like the lifeline of America. That shit stopped a few months back. And it had major layoffs on the trucking and all that shit. So like we said earlier, man, nothing's coming in. These people, these average everyday Joe Schmo motherfuckers, they haven't realized. But if you can see it, hey, you gotta repent. Hey, if you can't, go to the mark of the beast. Because that's what's next. That's gonna be the next thing to come for these people.
And this Revelation 3, verse 10. It say, because they have kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation.
That's gonna be our final test. You know what I mean? We fuck up daily. We're striving, we're rehearsing these righteous acts. We're trying to present ourselves holy, separate, to the Lord when He comes back to redeem us. Because that's the only way to get saved out of this place. When the Lord actually comes back, these motherfuckers are gonna think it's an alien attack. And rightfully so, it is. It's a foreign power coming to this earth, but He's only coming for a select few people.
Right. It says, I will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
I think they bought, I don't know the exact number, but it's probably in the hundreds of thousands. They bought so many guillotines. FEMA has over 30 years worth of bullets. They got they got these makeshift coffins stacked up to the sky. They got the cremation centers. So they know it's going to be like Resident Evil. That's how it's going to be out here. Like the movie, The Book of Eli, all these post-apocalyptic movies. They already got these things set in place.
That's right. So in that hour of temptation, it's talking about the mark of the beast, which is going to be across the whole world. And it's Revelation 13, verse 15.
And that's why these plagues are getting set worldwide. That's why you have this coronavirus. It's going to be more, because that's a perfect way to shut down the world. Like, you look at the world, man, you got Italy completely shut down. The whole nation of Italy is on quarantine. All right?
Europe.
You got that, all right? China.
Germany.
All right, you got all these places. They're shutting down, man. It's a perfect excuse. It's a way for them to justify their actions, man.
That's right.
Okay.
And this Revelation 13 and 15. It says, and he have power to give life unto the image of the beast, and that image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast shall be killed.
The image right now is a system, right? So if you want to partake in this society, it's gonna come a point where you need to get this shit. Because you know what they're gonna do? Right now, in other places, they call them like these migrant caravans. You know what I mean? These migrants are coming in. So what they gotta say is, hey, because you know who you are, you gotta have this chip in. You can tap to pay because everything's gonna go busy. You gotta have this chip. You know, all the
Verse 16, and he called all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in his right hand or in their forehead.
That's everybody in this society, whether you're above, whether you're in jail, or in the top, or the bottom, that's everybody. And then Martin, if you look up that word Martin, it goes into, it breaks all the way down to the Rodney, which is a snake. It's the needle is like a snake.
Right? Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark. So
you got Apple Pay, you got the Apple Pay and all this shit. How much cash you really carry around nowadays? It's the perfect system. It's here. You know what I mean? Don't doubt it. It's here. And these people, when the government shuts down for real, they need that subscription. It's gonna be, hey, motherfuckers are gonna want to eat. They gonna want to go back to their job right now. Their job might tell them, hey, you can't come back unless you got the chip.
Yep.
Hey, you want your paycheck? Well, we don't deal with cash. Your check is on down with this chip. Right? These niggas are gonna fold because they don't have that hope.
As far as it pertains to this coronavirus, they're gonna put you in a camp and they say if you want to get out.
Actually, yeah, one something earlier about
oh yeah,
You gonna deal with them?
Make sure you give them the channels, man.
Because, when you get, as far as the chip is concerned in this coronavirus, hey man, it's going to get to a time where even if you don't have the coronavirus, if you have some type of disease, he said they're going to snatch you up and somebody's going to call you and you're going to get put in a medical field camp. And the only way you're going to get out is if they give you that chip. Because they're going to say, well, if you truly did get help, if you have nothing to hide, why don't you just take the chip and you can go back to your daily life. And as we said earlier, hey, the Spirit of the Lord ain't dealing with a whole lot of you people. And when that time comes, your ass is going to break. And you're going to take that chip because you don't have faith in the Lord. You got faith in Babylon the snake. Swing that sword, brother.
It already shows in these fucking, hey, you got the Mecca. Nobody's in that bitch no more.
Oh yeah, that's such a holy spot.
Right.
All right. How come no one's there? How come that stone ain't saving you, motherfuckers, man? Hey, goofy Muslims.
Against the virus.
Right.
Hey, I also seen something on the internet. You had the holy water. It said due to the coronavirus. But how the fuck it's supposed to be a ritual faith then?
I got this real quick for you. Revelation 2:10. Fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Okay, so hey, this is gonna happen to some brothers, man. So hey, some brothers are gonna have to suffer that concentration camp. And it says, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. All right? And like the brother was getting into, you're gonna have medical quarantines. All right? You're gonna have Esau coming, actually searching out for brothers, man. Hey, it talks about how he's gonna come in like the flood. All right, hey, certain brothers are gonna get snatched up.
Right, hey, in that Matthew 24, after the plagues, where it says these are the beginning of sorrows, it says, then shall they take you up. You know, so hey, so it's gonna happen in the midst of this, man, where they actually come after your house. And they might actually come when we're out here camping, man. You know, with big ass paddy wagons. You know, hey, hop in the back.
It ain't like they ain't came out here to arrest brothers before.
Right. You know, there's nothing new under the sun. We've been persecuted in the past and we're going to get persecuted again.
I got this real quick for you.
Swing that sword, brother.
This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 17. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. And ye shall...
You gotta run and jump about it, man, because hey, if you're not in this truth, you're not faithfully serving y'all by Shem Yahshai, your mind is gone, man. Hey, well, you always bring it out with Buddy from the Matrix. Hey, like the dude, he can jump on anybody. The agent,
You got the agent going into all these people, you know? Anybody that's not unplugged, okay? Hey, you're a potential threat.
And when it says they will fight to defend it.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, these people will risk their own lives to defend this system, man. Okay? So if you're not a part of this truth, you gotta see these people as enemies, man. That could be your dad, your mom, your wife, your children, whoever it may be, man. If they're not serving Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, they are a potential threat.
Yeah, through the flesh, man, you know, he mentioned family members. It's just, it's kind of, hey, man, but at the same time, you got to realize who your real family is, man. It's the spiritual family, man.
Let me keep reading. Go ahead. Because I'm hesitant right now. He said the one in Matthew, we talked about who's my mother, my brother, and that. But it says here, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings, Matthew 10 and 18. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. And what's that testimony, man? All right? Hey, it's the spirit of prophecy, man. If you're going to testify of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you got to get in the prophecy. Hey, we're just going to tell them what the end is, man, what we've been saying. You know? It says here, but when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. Okay, so don't worry about what you're gonna say. Don't plan it out. It's like how it's what do you call it? Impromptu, man. Like how we do out here. Hey, we just let the Spirit guide us, and we just start speaking and prophesying. All right. Verse 21. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. Okay? You're gonna have family members turn on each other. Hey, they have Your own household are going to be your foes, man, meaning your enemies. All right? Because they're going to panic because they have no faith. They're going to panic and say, he's the bad guy. He's the one that's causing all this.
I
All
remember
right?
he said he was one of those guys preaching on the corner.
Yes.
That's him.
That's the scripture, man. Hey, they gonna think they do God's service if they kill
yeah.
you. That's how it's gonna be out here, man.
And for brothers who are, and those who are in the truth, don't be surprised, man. Look, the Lord gave you the guidebook, man. You got the player's guide. You know these things are going to happen. So when it does occur, don't freak out and panic. That's why in Isaiah 33:6 it says, wisdom and knowledge are going to be the stability of your times, man. Okay? See, for the rest of these people, if something like that happens, they're going to bug out, cry, panic, all right, break down, and fold, man.
Hey, I got one. This is John 16:1. Now, when you read John 15 chapter, the last couple verses, it tells you, that the servant is not greater than his master. And they have persecuted him, so they're going to persecute us. So when it goes to the John 16:1, it says, these things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended. So the Lord already gave us a warning so that what? When they come to pass, we won't get starstruck and be like, oh, what the fuck is this? I never signed up for this. You never told us about this, Lord. The Lord made sure to tell us so that when they came, we'll stay calm. There's a saying in the world that says people fear what they don't know. But we know. So there really shouldn't be any fear within us, man. In these times we should really be rejoicing. We should really be, this is what they shall mourn, but you shall rejoice. It should be the complete opposite, man.
And that's because we know who controls these things. We know the Lord is the one that bringing these things. We know the Lord is the only one that can save us. So that's why we're not panicking. We're not worried about the coronavirus, man.
Shit, you see Nicolas Cage panicking and next, that nigga know all the moves, man.
Right. The Lord gave us that download, man. Lord willing, we call that elect, man.
This is verse 2. They shall put you out of the synagogue. Yeah, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth Yahweh service.
These people are lost right now, man. But hey, it's an old saying, man. They always kill the messenger, man. Hey, and they're gonna think because they call us the prophets of destruction. Really, we're the prophets of life, man. Hey, as far as our people, fuck our enemies. But as far as our people, we're trying to tell them it's a better way. But they love this, man. That's why the scriptures say they love these so great ways they call peace.
That's because, man, our people are confused, man. All right, they don't have the way. They've been seduced by the wicked. All right. Hey, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the wicked seduces them. All right. The ways of the wicked has seduced our people. That's why when they do these things, they're gonna think they're doing a service to the Most High. They're like, damn, man, we got the problem, out of the earth.
That's right.
Hey, we're doing Lord's work, man. But little did they really are doing the Lord's work, man. Because some brothers gotta, be that sacrifice, man. That righteous sacrifice. All right.
And some of it is Esau, but ultimately these niggas just wicked. They wanted to go back to Egypt, man.
They're like what they did to Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, they rather have a murderer, all right, be saved than one that was performing, healing the world, performing miracles.
Who's the murderer they chose? No, they chose Esau, man. Everything that they kept choosing, everything that you Negroes and you Latinos and Native Americans have been choosing, opposite the side of the Lord was what? It's always been something that reminded you of Esau until you finally got your ultimate king, Caesar.
Hey, the Lord gave you what you wanted, man. Hey, this is Acts 17 because we were talking about that they're gonna blame us, right? Because we were preaching it. Really, we're just the messengers, but these people are bugged out.
Hey, you attack the messenger, man. That's a declaration of war. When you attack us, man, who's coming now, man?
Right. Hey, Isaiah 59 and 15. This is Acts 17:5. It says, "But the Jews which believed not, moved with envy, took unto them certain lewd fellows of a baser sort, and gathered a company, and set all the city under uproar, and assaulted the house of Jason, and sought to bring them out to the people. And when they found them not, they drew Jason and certain brother unto the rulers of the city, crying." So, hey, these are the unbelievers going after the prophets, and telling, because what was Paul doing? Paul was preaching and converting people. It was taking away their money. It was taking away their popularity. All that, man. So they were mad. It says, It says, and they drew Jason and certain brother unto the rulers of the city, crying, these that have turned the world upside down are come hither also, man. That's how these people are gonna look at us, man. Oh, it's because of you niggas is happy. It's because you guys kept talking about this. Now look what you've done. Really, we're just reading what the Bible says, man. You know?
Hey, but, I mean, in a certain way, yeah, we did. But it's really ultimately the Lord. The Lord just, you know, He hired us as servants to speak it. You know, and now it's happening. Like, what you gonna be mad at us for? Because the Lord, He wanted this to happen, and you didn't want it to happen, and it was inevitable that it was gonna happen regardless.
It's like bondage, man. You niggas love, hey, you niggas don't have the ruling class mentality, man. You motherfuckers, hey, how the brother said, you want to stay in Egypt. Hey, even it's a parable where it talks about that vineyard that was left out. Hey, you know, they slew the first set of messengers, they slew the second set of messengers, and ultimately the son that was sent was representation of Yahweh Shai. They really sought to slay him so they could take the inheritance, man.
Right,
they don't want a ruler.
That's the wicked people we're dealing with, man. They want to kill us, man. They were prophet killers back then. They're going to be prophet killers now, man.
They gotta pay for their blood.
That's right,
They
man.
gotta pay for all that blood, man. All right.
Deuteronomy 30 and 19. It says, I have called heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life.
Yeah, and then you, like it says, and choose life, right? Hey man, the men of the Lord, all right, they're part of the house of David. They're choosing the ways of life. You motherfuckers, man, you 2/3 that are part of the house of Saul. What have you chosen, man? Death, man, rebellion, witchcraft, and that shit's gonna get put out, man. Hey, the house of Saul is waxing weaker and weaker, and the house of David is waxing stronger and stronger, man. You motherfuckers are gonna fucking die out here, man.
That's right, man.
Grievous deaths, man. And it ain't gonna be easy deaths too. Hey,
Come
you
on.
all, hey, death is gonna flee from a lot of you niggas, man. The Lord is gonna terrorize you niggas, man.
Death by pain.
Abaratazah, hey, we need those messages. We're gonna terrorize you niggas, man. Abaratazah, man.
Shit, we already are through the spirit and the power of Yahweh
Give 'em
Shemel
hell.
Shah with these words, man.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers are losing sleep, all right? You people aren't comfortable. It's in the back of your head like, damn, man, these motherfuckers are talking about the downfall of America. This shit really happened, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck you people, man. Hey, fuck you people, man.
And it says that
Fuck you, man. I hate you.
thou and thy seed may live, that thou mayest love Yahweh thy power, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him, for he is thy life. And that's what the brother was saying, that, hey man, we out here first and foremost for our benefit. But for those of you who are not in this truth, hey man, we out here for your benefit too. Alright? We're not here just telling you this because it's, you know, some type of fad or trend. I mean, this is something that's true. Alright, once you come into this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the word, you will live a better life.
Yep.
Alright, spiritually, you will actually feel like you are living. Not this death style that you call YOLO and turned up, man. That shit ain't life.
Take it right to win, man. Jay, some niggas just want to be on the bottom, man. Hey, niggas, hey, you it's that Stockholm syndrome. Some of you niggas just want to be on the fucking bottom,
You know what
man.
it is, Doc? We brought this out so many times. It's because when you follow this truth, when you follow the ways of Yahweh Shemel Shai, what comes with that? A standard. And you people, accountability. And you motherfuckers don't want to deal with accountability, man. You want to run away from responsibility, all right? You want to just keep fleeing it. Look, that's a little kid. That's a woman-like mentality, man. See, when you come into the truth, you become a real man or a real woman, okay?
That's right. Hey, well, it's the difference between winning $1,000 and earning $1,000, man. That's why a lot of our people, they go to, they can be told that they're royalty all day by being an Egyptologist, because it doesn't hold you to a standard.
You can rape little babies.
You can do all, you can be homosexual, you can eat shrimp, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know? Likewise, almost as the rest of these religions, you know, even though they kind of have their little things, but they still let you slide with shit. But you can pretty much do whatever. But when you come into this, it's like you got to earn your way up, man. That's how the Lord purposed it.
It's only one right way. That's what niggas are gonna find out. It's only one way to win, man. And it's only one door. It's only one. And, hey, if you can be because in America, 2 + 2 can now be 5, man. And that's completely bullshit
Got a
out
whole
here.
theory on it too.
Yeah,
Whole damn theory.
Hey, I'm not gonna get too off into that, but it's only one way you can win.
Hey, the scripture even said that if any man come through any woo, go ahead, brother, swing that sword.
2 + 2 is now 5 for these.
Hey, this John. This John 10. Hey, this John 10 and 1. It
Get it,
says,
champ.
verily, verily, I say unto you, he that enter not by the door into the sheepfold, but climb up some other way, the same as a thief and a robber.
Look at Esau, man. Esau had the fucking Cain had the fucking breakdown, man. Cain had the playbook. Abel had the fucking playbook, but only one of them used it. And the one who didn't use it, what did he do? He slew him, man.
Colors.
Yeah, fucking hating ass bastard, man.
Verse 2, it say, but he that enter in by the door is the shepherd and the sheep. To him the portal open, and the sheep hear his voice. And he called his own sheep by name and lead them out.
That's Yahweh Shai, man. He's that ultimate shepherd, man. And he's leading his sheep, man. You know, and the sheep are gonna hear his voice, man, and they're gonna follow the lamb. So wheresoever he goes, man. All right.
It fucking dawned on me too, because you made a point about that fucking accountability, man. Hey, fucking Cain was. Hey, what did he say? What did the Lord say was surely if thou doest good, will thou not be accepted? This nigga didn't want to fucking bear the goddamn punishment, man.
He said, he said, am I my brother's keeper?
That's the mindset, that's the mentality of this world right now, man.
Yeah, yes sir.
Now the complete opposite is, hey, love thy neighbor. If you, it said what these two things hang on the whole law, love, fear the most, it's like my butcher, fear the most high, have no other God before me, and love thy neighbor as thyself. If you do those two things, you'll never go wrong, man. That's two. Yeah, I might be butchering, hey, but that's 2 + 2 equals 4, man. You do those two things, you'll never go wrong, man. And that's how you build a kingdom.
That's right. That's right. Verse 4, it says, and when he put forth his own sheep, he goeth before them. And the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. And the stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers.
These niggas are running to strangers, man. Who's that stranger? Esau. The scriptures say, give not our honor to another, man. Those strangers, man. That's why our heritage is fucking gone, man. That's why we in captivity. That's why we're fucking crying out daily, man. You niggas have choked. Hey, you niggas just went. What does your mom always tell you, man? Don't talk to strangers. You niggas in the alley getting raped right now by a fucking gang up.
Yeah.
They follow that strange woman.
That strange woman. Bro. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Hey, because Esau promote all those things. He philosophy, these religions, man. Hey, these gods. Hey, these idol worship, all these things, man. You follow those strangers.
Yeah, it's like, you know, we talk about that woman. Those are them harlots, man. They look good, they smell good. And you get in that pussy, man, and you pull out, man. Your dick's on fire now, man. Hey, straight up, you know? Hey, that's how it is. You deal with these other philosophies, man, you get burnt up. You get burnt up. You know?
It's the reason why. And you know what's so ironic about it? It's the reason why Esau is so covetous after the birthright, man. Because Esau, these devils fear and tremble. They know, man. They know what the right way is, man. That's why they want to beat us so bad. That's why they want the birthright, man. They know that bullshit doesn't work, man.
They know. Definitely know that. Now, verse 6, it say the parable said Yahweh Shai to them, but they understood not what things they were which he spoke to them. They said Yahweh Shai to them again, verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. All that ever come before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep do not hear them. I am the door, but by me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved. Woo! And shall go in and out and find pasture.
And like the brother said, there's only one right way, all right? There's only that one path to righteousness. That's it. It's going to be a path of difficulty, all right? It's not going to be an easy way, you know, to get into the kingdom. But that's the way, man. You got to go, okay? That's what's going to get you saved. Not all these other ways and, you know, all these other philosophies, man. That's just going to lead you to death.
Hey, first thing, hey, Adam, our first fucking transgression was what? Hey, we followed a woman who went off with some other motherfucker. Hey, that's why it's this time, man. Hey, we doing everything by the book, man. Hey, you gotta work. That's all we gotta work for this, man. We already had it given to us. Now we gotta earn it back, man. And we got the instructions on how to do it. We just gotta follow it, man.
Yeah.
It's like, and in John 14, verse 6, it says, Yahweh Shai said to him, I am the way, the truth, and life. No man cometh to the Father but by me. And that's the only way, through Yahweh Shai, man. So if you're not coming in through Yahweh Shai, you could consider a robber, and you're not going to make it, man. A thief and a robber, man. So beat it.
You can read those last few verses of John 16.
All right, this last precept, John.
Back in John 16 and verse 31, it says, Yahweh shall answer them, do ye now believe? Behold, the hour cometh, yea, is now come, that ye shall be scattered, every man to his own, and shall leave me alone, and yet I am not alone, because the Father is with me. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world.
Yeah, so in the final moments, you know, whether you brothers or you sisters is sincerely about this faith, whether you be with another brother, a man of the Lord, man, or whether you be by yourself, you gotta, hey, man, your mind needs to be continually stayed upon the name and the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because what the Lord says, in me you shall have peace, but in the world you shall have tribulation, man. And our people, they don't realize that. They go out into this world, they indulge in it, and they get bit by it, man. You know, you eat that, you play with that serpent and you get bit. That's the tribulation, man. You take the scripture. Yeah.
Where it says, if you can bring in fire in his bosom, not get burned. Who pities the charmer if he gets bit?
Yeah, and he can touch the pink shall be defiled therewith. He didn't have fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him. And what's coming to Esau Edom? Destruction, man.
All right.
Well, with that being said, we want to give all glory, honor, and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach.
double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well, and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, true sincerity, and humility. With that, I'm going to say shalom, abad,